Tensions have risen among residents of Borolelo near Swartruggens in the northwest after some local church plots have been turned into social event spots. Community members say their previous council refused to allocate business sites in the area, arguing that they belong to churches. Now they accuse the mayor and his younger brother of running an illegal shebeen. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko joins us now with some details. Refiloe, thank you for making time. What do you understand about what's happened here?
Well, we just saw the tension that between those that say that they are rightful owners of the stand that is said to have been earmarked for churches here in Borolelo in Swartruggens. What I understand is that some of the churches have said that they have been in contact with the office of the mayor, local municipality mayor here in the northwest, about getting stands for their churches, but that had not been the case. They're just shocked to see that one of the stands that has been earmarked to be a church is now being developed into being a social event site, where they've seen some of the concerns that they've raised this issue of what they say that it's illegal selling of alcohol together with some minors that come into that place. But allow me to welcome Mr. Chirwa. He's one of the leaders of the local church, to hear their concerns. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Your concerns, and what is it that you know about this allocation of stands to churches?
Thank you very much. My name is Jeffrey Chirwa from Living Fountain International Church. Actually, the stands were allocated to churches, but from last year we just discovered that there was a place that was used for social activities. Our concern as this church is that activities are taking place even during the church sermons, so that really disturbs us a lot. So we would ask maybe to whoever authorities they are to say, can they maybe, if they want to carry on with their activities, can this happen after church services, let's say from 1 or 2 o'clock upwards, because by that time the churches are out, so we won't have a problem with that. Thank you.
One, Mr. Chirwa, would ask the mainstream churches, we know that they have their building. How is it that you got to a point where now the mayor or the municipality is allocating a new stand for the church to be built?
Actually, these stands were allocated some time back. It's more than 5 years now that the churches were allocated by the municipalities. So the churches applied, and our applications were approved. That is why we are here today as churches.
Let me welcome Mr. Molefe. You said in your intro that some community members say that the previous council has refused to allocate some sites and turn them into businesses. Mr. Molefe is one of those that has said that you had applied previously to the office of the mayor to get one of these sites for business purposes.
As from 1993 ke apply la stene sa business se leng gore teng fo di kereke di filweng teng di tsa di kereke ke pleke ene masepala ilo santse tshwero ke basweu di neng di beetswe thoko gore ke tsa di business ra applyile ka nako eo responde ne re kra go tswa ko masepaleng e santse le basweu e ne le gore di site tse ga ise di developiwe, but soon a di fetso developiwa re tla be re di kere e be go tsena batho ba rona ba bantsho ke ka lefufa ko re nka go raka re nna ke lefufa di site tse ga nne se gore ke mongwe wa batho ba nne ba sa applyela for business nka be batho ba di kerile for business. So ka gore ke mo lefe and then ne ke le opposition gore ba ganetse gore ba feletse ba tsere di stene sa di business ba di file di kereke re kopile di minutes tsa resolution e tse roeng gore go tlile yang gore di stene tsa business e be le tsa di filo di kereke ga go nna le dikarabo ke setse ke tswa ko officing ya ga premier gantsi santse le methandi modise ya nnanta te supra gore wa itse ke bone le gore ga re gope mo botshelong.
Let me get a little bit Clement, he said that it's been years. He's going as far back as when Thandi Modise was still the Premier of the Northwest Province. We remember Supra Mahuma Pelo as well as the Premier of the Northwest Province. But the challenges, the concerns that they've raised at the business community here in Borolelo, in Swartruggens, having been refused an allocation of site for business purposes, it was of concern to them. But they are just shocked that now that there's a place that was earmarked to be one of the churches or a plot that has, they say that it had been turned into a social event spot, and also these bashes that are allegedly being organized by the mayor of Khetlega local municipality together with his younger brother. Maybe let's touch on that just before I hand it back to the studio. You know, these allegations that are there, that these bashes are being held or organized by the mayor and his younger brother. How do you respond to that? What do you know about that?
With me as Jeffrey Chirwa, that one I cannot answer because I don't know really.
But we've seen other members who are saying it's of great concern. You were touching on it to say, you know, people that are supposed to be lawmakers. We were touching on it just before we did this interview.
Actually, what I was saying during these church services, this is where my concern is. During church services, let's give space to the Lord so that those who want to worship can worship the Lord in silence.
Thank you so much for your time, Clement. Let's leave it there. I must indicate that we had arranged with the Office of the Mayor of Khetlega local municipality to get their response on the matter, the rightful reply. But to this time, we have not got any confirmation on whether they will avail themselves for Newzroom Afrika to clarify some of the concerns that have been raised by the church community, the business people in Swartruggens here in Borolelo, and residents of Borolelo area.
Refiloe Seboko, live to us from the Northwest. Thank you.